Hi, we're on the beachfront at Apollo Bay and stopped in for breakfast at the Raw Bar, which is 100% vegan. So one of us is incredibly happy.
Hi there, a very good morning to you. It's day 2 of our Great Ocean Road adventure. Today we are going to move away from the coast road and spend some time in the Great Otway National Park. A lot of people in their quest to see the more famous sites like the 12 Apostles often drive through this park and miss out on an equally stunning area of natural beauty. It's a great national park. It stretches from Torquay to Princetown and up inland towards the town of Colac. It's a brilliant example of a temperate rainforest which is intermixed with fern gullies, magnificent waterfalls and tranquil lakes, plus a great lighthouse. It covers 1,000 square kilometres of natural paradise. We will do our best to cover as much as we can today. Be prepared for lots and lots of trees.
We're just about to come up to the Great Otway light station any moment now, so we're expecting spectacular views.
Well, we're here at the Great Otway Light Station. We're just about to go in. It's the oldest surviving mainland lighthouse in Australia. It was built and first lit in 1848 and was called the Beacon of Hope. We're going to have a look around the area now. There's a whole variety of different things to see, and we'll show you that as we go along. We've just entered the Great Otway Lighthouse complex now, and just coming through past a shipwreck. I'm going to take a walk around here, up towards the actual light station, which is a communication centre which is still in use by the whole of the Otway area and by shipping that passes by as well. And there's a dinosaur hut as well, so I'm not sure where the dinosaurs fit in, but it's probably where I came from. Just to the right of the house there, you can see the aerial masts. Very pretty little spot. We're now going to find out where the dinosaurs fit in. Loads of fossils found around here of dinosaurs, so this was an area in which they actually lived and stayed a few years ago now, I would suggest. Loads of information up on the walls about all the dinosaurs around here. A picture of one of the creatures that lived in this area. However, it must be quite a small dinosaur because look at the jawbone of this creature. Here, a couple of dinosaur fossils as well. We're just coming up to the telegraph station, and this was the point of Australia's first underwater cable system, where there was a link between here and Tasmania. And it was built in the 1850s, but when the line failed, the place continued as a radio lookout station for Tasmania, for links with Tasmania, and also for local shipping as it went past. The area just outside Cape Otway here is called the Eye of the Needle, and it's a point between Cape Otway and King Island, and quite a dangerous bit of coastline where ships had to pass between the mainland Australia and Tasmania, and there were lots of shipwrecks in this area. Quite a stunning view. Unfortunately today the lighthouse is closed. With the earthquake that they had in Apollo Bay about 4 or 5 weeks ago, some mercury was spilled at the top of the lighthouse, and the government here have closed it down till they've done their clean-up operation, which is a great shame because it would have been nice to climb to the top of it. But I'm sure the view anyway will be quite spectacular. Well, as you can see, unfortunately, the light station is still closed. Imagine the view from the top would have taken this expanse of sea in all the way over to Tasmania. And we can just make out some headlands further on south and west of where we are at the moment, looking towards the 12 Apostles in the distance. What a stunning little spot this is, and what a important light station this must have been in its day.
Driving back from the Great Otway light station back through the national park, we're coming across quite a large section of dead and dying, what I think are called gum trees, and you can see them all now. These sort of almost like ghost-like trees, structures, and we're not sure why they're all dying. I think it's a complex set of issues of not enough fire to replenish and re-enliven the trees, but also an overeating by what we call foliovores. Now, foliovores are mammals that eat leaves, and they think it's probably a combination of this, but it's causing a major problem for the local koala population. And there are concerns about how sustainable the koalas will be in the longer term. So they've started this program of conservation now where they're planting 100,000 new trees in the hope that they will replace all those that have been lost, and that will help them to replenish the stocks of koala in the area as well. But they really are quite ghost-like in their form and their shape, and there are quite large sections of dying trees. There's another huge section coming up just along here. And as you can see, it's quite a devastating effect right in the centre of the forest here. Well, I wish them well with their conservation project. And we're coming up right into the forest behind Apollo Bay, and we've come to Beauchamp Falls. This beautiful forest is made up of mountain ash trees with ancient myrtle beeches, large blackwoods and thick ferns. The track winds along tranquil waters of Depler Creek, culminating at a viewing platform where we can watch water cascading over the edge into a large pool below. It's an area where a lot of logging and milling took place over the years now, but there's a lot of reforestation of the area. The falls themselves are very, very beautiful, and apparently there is a rare black carnivorous snail that lives in this area. We must be very careful of it. It's the only carnivorous snail found only in the Otway National Park, so that's something to look out for. This area was traditionally lived in by the Ganudabud people, or basically what that roughly translates into the king parrot people. They would spend half their time up here in the rainforest and the other half down on the coast. What fantastic and beautiful surroundings they lived in. Absolutely stunning. Look at all these fantastic ferns. They're so incredible. Look how tall these trees are. Absolutely stunning. Just coming up to the falls now, the Beauchamp Falls. We're coming up to the top part viewpoint first, and then we'll have a wander down to the bottom. But this is quite stunning, quite beautiful. What a lovely, lovely setting this is. I'm just going to see if I can walk along here over these rocks, get closer to the base of the falls. You see if I can get a good picture from there. Wish me luck. Wow, look at that. Now, who doesn't love a good waterfall? That is a cracker. Absolutely stunning. Look how high the waterfall is, and then look how high the trees are above the waterfall. Absolutely amazing. We just met a couple of people who were swimming in the pool here. I don't think I'll be doing that. It looks pretty cold. In fact, she confirmed it was absolutely freezing. Stunning.
Time for another lovely little walk, this time down to Hopetoonfalls, which is about 10 kilometres away from the last one we went to. It's just a short walk, this one, but there's a beautiful 30-metre drop to this waterfall. It's going to be quite spectacular. So let's take a look and see what we find. Little viewing point at the start of the walk, just seeing the top of the falls here. But we'll walk down a bit further to see if we can get near to the base of it, but it looks quite spectacular. Just come into Hopetoonfalls now. The sound is quite overpowering, so you might not be able to hear me, but here we go. Oh, that really is quite spectacular. So it's a 30-metre drop. Bit further down the road again, we've just popped in to see the Otway giant redwoods. These are the tallest trees in the world, but these ones, because they were only planted in 1836, are mere teenagers, so they've got a long way to go, but they will grow higher than things like the Empire State Building in their full glory. So let's hope, we'll pop back here in another 200 years' time, and I think we'll be surprised by what we see. But not half as surprised as they will be when they see us come in again. Straight into the redwood forest, and beautifully set by a tree. And look at the height of some of these things. And these are only teenagers. Absolutely stunning. Really quite beautiful. Quite majestic. Come down by the side of this lovely little brook. One final look back up to the top of them again. We're now here at the fly centre. Unfortunately, we've come a bit late in the day, so we can't do the zip wire, but there's a big tree top walk which we're about to go and do now, so that should be nice. Shame we didn't come earlier, but never mind. This is what we're going to be doing. The horse is nice and sturdy. Solidly made, there's no bouncing on this one.
Some real giants of trees here.
It's very impressive. Fantastic view down there to all the ferns as we gradually gain some height. These are understory trees, apparently, and they grow to over 60 metres in height. Quite impressive. What was quite impressive, you can look down at your feet and see right down to the bottom of the forest here. So it's quite impressive. There's another one of those understory trees. Wow, this is impressive. We're just coming to a huge observation tower in front of us with a big spiral staircase which takes us right up into the top of the canopy of the trees. Wow, look at that. Oh, we're going to have to climb to the top of this one. Absolutely, definitely. Just coming up to the top of the tower now. It's quite a climb up here, and it seems to be very high. For those of you with vertigo, I do not advise you coming here.
Wow, it's taller than you realise. I'm just coming up to the viewing platform now. Wow. Get a full 360-degree view of the forest, the walkway below us. Another bit of walkway going on ahead over there. It's quite beautiful, quite stunning. We're now going on the cantilever. Shirley is bravely taking the lead. It's quite high, we're a good 200 or so metres off the ground here. So goodness how high that tower must be. It must be at least 400 metres high. 300 metres high probably. Wow. Very impressive. Stunning views now. What a great way to see the forest. Looking down there through the grating below my feet, you can see the bottom of the forest quite a long way down. Here we are, you okay?
I'm going to go out.
Right, I'm going to go out onto the cantilever now. Another look out observation post. Very impressive. Here comes Shirley, being very brave. So it is a long way down. See the tree swaying there. Just to give you an idea of how high the walkway is, we're down here at the lower end of the walkway, which is not that high up at all, but you can see as it rises and disappears into the treetops. Very impressive bit of engineering. Wow, look at the root of this mountain ash and the trunk. It's absolutely massive. Just to give you an idea of how big it is, I'll get Shirley to stand in front of it. That's incredible. It's about 10 Shirleys wide. Listen to the sound of the forest as I show you this huge tree.
Well, what a great day. We've seen some splendid sights, had our lungs filled with oxygenated pure air that makes you feel quite heady. We're back to Apollo Bay now to eat, rest and prepare for the next part of our road trip. So thank you very much for coming along with us, and if you're down this way, do take in the beauty of the park. We're off to do all the famous sights of the Ocean Road in our next vlog, so we'll see you there. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you very soon.